Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel, where tonight I'm very excited to bring to you a Mountain Dew product that is exclusive to Walmart, and I've been trying to get this for months, and I now present to you the Walmart exclusive Mountain Dew Frostbite. And if you can't tell, it's got a shark theme, and that's what made it, along with the blue color, particularly exciting for me, because I've always loved sharks, and so immediately I was interested in this with the artwork on here. And I love blue drinks as well as girls with blue hair. So I want to go ahead and get a close-up on this wonderful packaging here in the design. Okay, so here you have this fairly detailed but very nice artwork. And the centerpiece, of course, is this shark. I guess his name is Frostbite. You can see he's got red eyes, very red gums, I guess. It definitely needs to see a dentist, I suppose. And he's smashing through the ice here. Now the background, also very impressive, because it gets into the various seasons in one drawing here. You've got what appears to be a heavy wind. You can see the trees are bending. They're Christmas tree style pine trees, some of them with heavy snow on them. In fact, all of them. You got snow on the ground, and then you have a Christmas star up there on the left. And then you have the Mountain Dew logo, of course. You've got a special Frostbite logo. Nice futuristic font on the top, and then you have a more Wild Man of Borneo font on the bottom for the word bite. You see the ice shards flying across the tundra. There's another hole that's formed in the ice. Then you have these Christmas type stars up here again. So very evocative of a Christmas winter scene, which is when this came out, I believe. Sometime around, it was right when the pandemic was getting started. And then you have this, what you consider a summer element, smashing through the ice with the shark. And it's really, what's so impressive about it is that here's an artwork that makes you think of a whole plot for a movie here about a shark that suddenly comes smashing through the ice somewhere where it's freezing cold in the winter, that you wouldn't expect a shark to suddenly appear and suddenly just exploding out of the ice in front of you. I really think they need to make a Frostbite movie. You have to have TarnationBob starring in it. Get Roger Gassman to pitch that to Seth Rogen. And the other thing I can't believe about this is that there is no Mountain Dew Frostbite shirt. I actually looked on the internet when I saw this artwork. I thought there's got to be a shirt, so if somebody at Mountain Dew is watching this, for God's sake, you gotta make a t-shirt out of this. And then just imagine the Taco Bell Super Bowl commercial with TarnationBob, Frostbite the shark, and the special Frostbite freeze at Taco Bell. I can see it now. Bob, we've got to give a quick shout out to Cam, who picked up the Welcome shirt in black and was wearing it while working the turntables at the Welcome Club in beautiful downtown Las Vegas. And also Archie Marchant. And you too can get a shout out here on the Robert Dyer channel if you buy one of the Robert Dyer channel shirts. and then tag Bob in a photo on Twitter or Instagram. And by the way, that fella, the great fella who bought the Glenmont Lanes bowling shirt, please tag Bob again so we can give you the shout out. Somehow Instagram ate up the mentions list before Bob could write it down. So I want to go ahead now and let's try to, there she blows. Get this open. It's more of a classic blue raspberry color when it goes into the cup. The aroma, I'd say more candy than fruit. Let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Well, it's not quite as I imagined from the aroma. That would be a little more sweet. You know, they say on the website that it's supposed to be a melon flavor, but it doesn't. Not sure what kind of melon they're thinking of. Ordinarily, you think of a drink, a watermelon would be the only one that really applies. I can see there being somewhat of a watermelon flavor to it. There is a little bit of a citrus, but you don't get, there's not the tang of the citrus. That's sort of balanced off by the watermelon. Bob, I'm here at the Motel Zero in Modesto, California, where a disturbing series of events has taken place. I started the evening by ordering a Pepe's pizza with extra mushrooms. Tastes good, man. And drank a couple of Four Loko Golds. The next thing I knew, the motel room disappeared, and I found myself in the darkened hallway of Dewey High School in the year 1962. In the shadowy distance, I saw the silhouette of what appeared to be Freddy Krueger rounding the corner and starting down the corridor towards me. He was scraping his glove along the lockers as he went, generating small showers of sparks. But as he passed under one of the few working light fixtures in the hallway, I saw he resembled a 1973 Richard Dreyfuss. He turned to one of the lockers, attempted to enter his combination, but it didn't open. Then he tried to use brute force. With no luck and an aw shucks expression, he turned my way again. "Hey sport," he said. I thought he was going to invite me to Mel's Drive-In for a chocolate milkshake, when all of a sudden he grabbed me by the jacket and slammed me up against the lockers. The keys to my Chevrolet Impala jingling in my pocket. "Do you know why I'm going to star in every Steven Spielberg movie?" he growled. "It's because I have pictures of Spielberg doing this," he said, waving a blurry Kodak print. "You know he's going to try to get rid of me for E.T. by not writing an adult male protagonist, but I have a..." Suddenly a panicked expression came over his face. "Wait a minute," he said with a mixture of apprehension and admiration. "You know," with an incredulous smile, he said, "you know what Admiral Byrd saw in Antarctica on Operation High Jump. You know who was piloting those flying saucers that flew over New Mexico and Washington, D.C. You know that Ike was compromised and that he and the CIA prevented the presidencies of Generals MacArthur and Patton, thereby entirely altering the trajectory of U.S. history. He knows.
He knows. He knows.
Well, the packaging at least suggests that this is a soda for all seasons. It is not one of the sweetest Mountain Dews. I think they maybe put a little more emphasis on the natural flavor in this. It pretty much to me is like you take Mountain Dew and then you'd add some of that watermelon soda, maybe with some other mystery fruit. It's got a little more of a crisp finish, whereas some of the Mountain Dews and some other sodas, they'll have more of a syrupy, candy, Jolly Rancher kind of a finish to it. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a pretty solid 4 out of 5 stars. Definitely worth getting at Walmart if you can find it. Hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.